Alright, hello everyone. My name is Henry, and I'm doing my final project on Lego Batman the video game from 2008. So I'm just going to be doing a brief general overview of the three topics required for the final project, a little bit what I plan to do on those, and then hopefully a little sample of my arguments and why I chose this game. So just a little background before we get started. The game came out in 2008. It was developed by Traveler's Tales and published by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment. The game is set in Gotham City, and the players take control of Batman or Robin, depending on who you want to be, where you have to fight crime, and bring down the city's villains through a series of structured levels centered on the villain or group of villains. The game is played from a third-person perspective, featuring puzzle-solving elements and combat and platforming sections. So pretty straightforward in terms of gameplay. Nothing we haven't seen before when it comes to Lego games. More than ever, these games are pretty predictable when it comes to gameplay. The structure, each level focuses on a specific villain. You have to maneuver your way through that villain's themed level. You have to use a character's unique abilities and work together with your whoever you're playing with or the CPU to solve the puzzles, platforming, combat, that sort of thing. Also, the game features a variety of vehicles. Some levels are centered on vehicles only, so the Batmobile, the Robin bike, the Bat boat, just everything like that. I wanted to emphasize in my project that I feel that this game is particularly unique when it comes to its tones, because of that dark gothic tone in Gotham City and the characters. It really doesn't hold back in that way. It's not as subtle as the other Batman media out there. I feel like there's a very specific tone, specifically this game, not even the sequels to the Batman Lego games. Something about this one is unique in that way, so I'm hoping to get that across. Moving on to the discussion of the industry, like most games, Lego games, it's already incredibly popular. It was praised for its family-friendly gameplay, its humor, use of the Lego brand. Received many positive reviews, and it sold over 7 million copies, so incredibly popular game coming from an incredibly popular company. It was released in 2008, so that's the same year as The Dark Knight came out, which is the most popular Batman movie that's ever came out, so it's profiting off of that. I'm not sure if it was intentional, because there's really no way of predicting the level of popularity that The Dark Knight could have that it had, but regardless, the demand for the character was high, so that's part of the reason that it was released when it was. It was released on Xbox 360, PlayStation 2, and 3. It was on the Wii, it was on the Nintendo DS, and it was on Windows computers. So it was bundled with the Xbox 360 also, which is where I know it from. That's where I played it for the first time. First Xbox game I ever played, because it was the only one I had. I think this sort of helped elevate it to the classic Lego game status that it is now. Not only because it was a early success for TT games and Lego games, it's because it was just came with the Xbox, so everyone tried it, everyone loved it, and if it wasn't bundled, I don't know, who knows what it would have done. Alright, moving on to the audience. So pretty well-known fact that Lego games are primarily for children and families, and it's designed to be a family-friendly game. It's rated E, but it also appealed to just Batman fans, comic fans in general. people who already liked the other Lego games and wanted to see what else the company had. Um, but something I also want to talk about is that pretty much every Lego game is based on a movie or a show or something. They're partnering with these IPs to adapt a movie or something. So the communities are already there for the content. It's just being adapted into a Lego game. So that's part of the reason that these games are so popular, because things like Star Wars, Harry Potter, Indiana Jones, the demand is already there because of the success of those films. So of course the game is going to sell. So that's going to about cover it for my sample. I'm going to be primarily focusing on the text and why I feel like this game is unique when it comes to Lego games. But yeah, that's about it. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody's project.